got a sheep on it and a little house there. Oh, and it says Ba in the bottom. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. I'm a small seller. I currently sell on eBay as well as on Niknax. Definitely check the video description for a link to both of my stores. Right now, I'm looking for the entrance to this Goodwill. I've never been to this one. This is the MIDTOWN Goodwill, and parking was on the other side there, but apparently parking is here too, so that's okay. We'll just take a little walk. So this is not the best part of town. A lot of downtown KC is probably not the best part of town. But let's see, today is Wednesday, I don't know, the 23rd maybe? Figured today was a good day to stop in. I've never been here. Blue, wait, it's today? No, today's Tuesday, not Wednesday, but it's 50% off blue tags. So we'll take a look and see what we can find. I like that little fish, $1.99, paperweight. He looks to be in good condition. I would say he's made in China, just based on what the base looks like, but he looks intact. No, he doesn't. He's broken up here. Okay, well, we'll leave him. Otherwise, I would have grabbed that little guy. I don't know how much they have in housewares. It looks like housewares are kind of back towards the other side, but that's a pretty blue vase. Oh, it's a blue tag too. I love that sort of Submerso style to it. It does have a nice smooth polished bottom, but it does have some chips up here too, so I think we'll leave that. That is very pretty though. I love the cobalt. Well, let's grab us a cart here. Oh, and look, it's one of the fun carts with the tall poles, so you can't walk out the store with your cart, which kind of stinks because there's a lot of times that I have to use the cart to haul all my stuff I get out of here. This is incredibly heavy. It is cool though. I don't see any signatures on it. Well, they got 825 on there. Incredibly heavy. Neat looking, however. But I think we'll leave it there for now. Oh yeah, so my eBay store is still on sale through the end of the month right now, through June 30th. They got some furniture right here. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a cool look on the tabletop there. $12.99. There's a screw sitting up here, so I wonder if that goes to it somewhere. But I saw that desk over here and thought I'd like to see it from the front side. It does need some work. You got a lot of the veneer and stuff that's missing from it. Oh, it folds down and it pulls out. Does all the things. It's got some cool funky little knobs on it. I don't think it's a terribly old piece, but it's still pretty neat. Well, I do see a wall over there with some stuff on it, so we'll head on down this way towards wares and look around, and then we'll check out that wall on our way back towards checkout. Okay, so first aisle. This is kind of neat. I don't know who does that. Ooh, cart's rolling away. It says Hildy on there. I'm not familiar with that. What's it say on here? Anchor Hawking, $3.25. That is a fun retro design. It's got strawberries, peach, apples, whatever. I don't know. I know it would have come with a lid originally, but I mean, it looks like it's in great shape. And again, I don't know who Hildy is. If you guys know who Hildy is, let me know. $3.25, we might grab that. And then of course I saw this picture. This is very light, very lightweight picture. $2.25 on it. It's cute though. I like the yellow handle on it. Oh, look at that. Now, I think I've told you guys, I don't generally do a whole lot in the religious area, but from time to time, things can be worth it. This has a crack, I don't know if you guys can see it, that runs across the back of it, so I think I'm gonna leave it. And it looks like her head or neck here is cracked, but that is pretty cool. Oh, here's some fun pottery. Missing the lid, would have been like a teapot. This here I don't think is true damage. I think that's probably happened in the kiln. $6.25 on it. Man, if it wasn't missing the pot, or the lid, I don't see any marks or anything on it, but that's cool. And here's a, well, I would say almost a matching bowl. Somebody had it for $3. I don't know what they have on it here. It's again not signed or anything. Is this something super crazy I should be looking into? It doesn't feel like it. I don't know. It looks like it has LED lights in there that maybe light up. Is this somebody's drawing? Whoops. I don't know. I think it could be. No, it came from Michael's. Maybe not. Maybe it's meant to look that way. But look, it's got like little cats hidden on it. That's adorable. Let's see what's down here. Who's this by Vegetables? Mama always said vegetables. Eat your veggies. Well, okay. Grasslands Road, 374. I'm not familiar with that brand. It is kind of neat though. I like that. You know, like applied vegetables on it. I'm not seeing a whole lot in the metal stuff, however. I am looking for a new, larger, like plant hanger to hang out back. Oh boy, what is that? It's a modern piece. Man, I was thinking that might be some raku. But I also don't see a price on it either. But modern piece, probably at a Home Goods or something. Anyways, yeah, I'm looking for a, like one that's longer than the one that I have. To hang my wind chimes and such from. Who does these? Totally Today, made in China, $2.95. Plate, ceramic, not glass. Those are interesting little plates, $3.25. I don't know if those are just for pillar candles or what. Ceramic, right? You know, I think those could actually be glass. And they're Libby, $2.25. I wonder if there's another one around here. Because there's only 3. Huh. I don't know. Maybe we'll look into them.
That's cute.
Oh, that is adorable.
Coffee you gonna drink with that, but
Very small cups of coffee.
okay.
Cappuccino, probably, something like that.
Some little sip so I can stick my pinky out.
Right, right. It's too fancy for me, but I get it.
I would get it just cause.
Just because it's cute. Little toothpick holder. He's a duck. Scotty, made in Japan. Tennessee. Oh, he's a souvenir piece too. Look at that. Then you got your little Italy new piece. Italy style at least. And what was this? It's got little owls on it. It's a plastic. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so it's like a little Tupperware kind of get up. What's it say? Kotobuki, San Francisco, made in Japan, $3.25. It's a pink tag. I mean, I like it just for that part, but I don't know realistically, like, does it sit in there that way? No. Huh. Somebody tell me what this is supposed to be for, because I don't know. It seems like, I mean, it seems like it makes sense until you open it up and then realize that it's a, like the Tupperware part is upside down. Oh my gosh, that's a little fabric elephant. He's like full of something. My cart keeps rolling away. What do they got him? $2.25. He's adorable. And here's a little hand-painted terracotta piece, heart shape. It's kind of neat. And look at this, look at his face. Oh my golly, he's adorable. $2.25, well, he'd be half off. Oh. But I don't think I want to pick up any teeny tiny little trinkets like that. Oh, that's a signed mug. I don't know what it says, but it is signed. Well, they got $2.93 on it, but I got mugs. We're gonna leave it. It's kind of plain compared to others, so I think I'm gonna leave it. But I do think it's cool. This turkey's wild, man. Oh, this cart, it's driving me nuts. Okay, so he's like got a wood head. And I don't know what this stuff here is. Made in the Philippines. Handcrafted with care. Okay. Crafted in the tradition of earlier time when all production was completely by hand. All right, $5.25 Midwest importers, $5.25. He'd be half off. It is kind of cool. He's got a little wear to him, and you know, you can see all the dust, and not just dust, but kind of crinkling and all the things. I'm kind of excited we're at a new Goodwill. This is fun. You never know what to expect. Oh, this is paper art. This is hand done. Looks to me like, is it, how do you say it? Gouache? Gouache? That's what it looks like to me. And it's signed 1947 too. $2.25. And then there's another one right here. These are tiny enough that I have no qualms with shipping them. I don't know who the name is, but those are cute. I'm gonna get them. The frames are kind of rough, but I think I would just leave them as is and sell them as is. And I think somebody out there would appreciate them. You know, and you could always touch up the frames with a little black paint or something if you wanted to. Well, that's definitely interesting. From the Wild Goose Studio. Huh, okay. Well, there's a whole lot going on there. I think I'm gonna leave it though. What'd they have on it? $2.25. There's a little trinket box. $2.25, so it's half off. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna pull off this rubber band. Oh, it looks like it's in good shape. Okay, well, I think that's really cute for $2.25, half off. Okay, hold on. Okay, and then I saw this, I think this goes with it, string art's right there, cardinal string art. But I saw this, and this is really cool. Handcrafted in India. So it's sort of like shadow box style, and it has a glass piece that sits in front of it. It's really pretty though, and I love all the reflective little leaves. $9.99, but it'd be half off. Huh, maybe I'll look it up. I don't know that that would carry too much resale value, but I feel like since it's half off, it's probably worth looking up. It's a mystery candle. I don't know what it cost because the sticker's been torn off. There's a little paint in there. It's not signed, it doesn't look like though. Oh, here's another candle. Maybe it has a price sticker. $4.25. Okay, let's see what it smells like. It smells freaking delicious. Okay, that's kind of cool. $3.25. It would have been a store-bought piece, I think, looking at it. But I like that gold on the interior and the pearl luster on the outside. It's a cute trinket dish. Okay, well, let's check this end cap real quick. That's kind of cute, all the butterflies and stuff. $3.25. What does that say? I don't know. It's stamped with something. I don't know what that stamp says. And I don't know what these holes up here are for. So I feel like maybe there was another piece that went with this, or is it meant for it to hang and be like a hanging vase? I don't know. $3.25. I have lots of art pottery. It is half off, but I'm gonna leave it. So we got mugs right here. Let me see if I can get the cart to stay put, maybe. Ooh, look. Now you guys know, me and my Mexican folk art pottery. This one's in terrible shape though. I don't know if you can tell. All the, what looks like cracks and stuff, that's not tape. Darn it, that's all. And it's chipped there. So there's a lot of damage to the glaze. But normally I usually pick these types of things up. Corning Visions piece, right? No, Anchor Hawking, $4.25. These are stuck together, darn it. Okay. There we go. $2.25 Corel. That is a different pattern. There's 4 of them. Small plates. And then there's your butterfly gold saucers, but there's no cups or anything. And I actually have some of those already. Huh, I wonder if those are worth looking up. What's it say? Vitriol, Corel. It doesn't give you the pattern or anything, so I'll try looking them up. Oh boy, is that heavy. I don't see any marks on this, but this does look like blown glass. It's got this cool red rim on it. What do they have on it? $3.25. It's just a big bowl. A big glass bowl. I think I'm gonna leave it. But I'll try looking up this pattern. All right, let's see what we got going on in the mugs. That's kind of cool. $2.93, half off. It's kind of neat. I wonder if it's signed. It is in fact signed. Katie something. Salvador, it looks like. Huh. Well, I don't know. So basically $1.50 since it's half off. We'll set that in there. Why not? I thought she was holding up a different finger for a minute. These are adorable little cups. They're not handmade. They're like, I don't know who produces them, but they're store-bought. I like the glaze on them though. All right, well, they're made in China. I don't know the brand. There's a few of them back there. That's kind of cute too. That one's signed. Ruby Black, 23, $2.93. It's got a sheep on it and a little house there. Oh, and it says Ba in the bottom. That's adorable. Slytherin, Harry Potter, $4.81. It's in like brand new condition. Pride, Ambition, Cunning. Yeah, it's in brand new condition. I don't know. I know nothing about Harry Potter stuff. We'll set it in there and we'll look it up. We're just gonna look up everything. Hey, this says Boston. Is that? No, City Muse. Oh, look, a little planter. Oh, it's got a dragonfly on it. But I don't see a price sticker. I love that dragonfly. It's a contemporary piece, but it's adorable. If I had to guess, I'd say resale value on it might be, I don't know, probably 8 to 12, maybe slightly higher. Wouldn't be anything too terribly exciting. I wouldn't expect anyhow. As far as dinnerware and plateware goes, they're kind of, I mean, it's kind of slim in comparison to what we normally see. Paula Deen, look at you, Miss Paula Deen, $4.25 on that. I don't know, maybe I'll peek at some stuff on it. This is interesting looking. The blue and white Topaz Artica G, $2.25. It's very heavy. It does have some flea bites to it, several in fact. But for $2.25, a footed tray, a few flea bites. Huh, it is pretty. I don't know who this is or where it was made for that matter, but I don't know. Is that worth it for $2.25? Like if I had to guess off the top of my head without chips, I would say maybe 24 to 30 or so. But with the chips, you'd be closer to like 12 to 18. I think I'm gonna leave it. It is quite heavy. Here's a little Marcrest bowl. Is this Daisy Dot pattern, I think. $5.78 on it. It is cute. Ooh, what do they have on? I'm kind of dizzy now. Whoa. What do they have on this? $3.25. 4 cups. Okay. This would be just for me, for, you know, measuring and stuff. I had a 2-cup one and I broke it, and so it just makes it a whole lot easier to figure out the capacity of cups and things that I get, you know, when I'm prepping them to list. Well, I feel like we're not having our most exciting trip, but yet I still have stuff in the cart. So the music, it doesn't seem too loud for the most part, but hopefully when I'm editing, there isn't an issue. This is ridiculously adorable. Who does this? Oh my God, it's a Schmid music box and it's half off. is equipped with an on-off stopper. Do not overwind. Boys and girls. Oh my gosh. So it's $4.25, but it's half off. Has it been broken? I don't see. Nobody's been decapitated. I don't know why he's holding the cup behind his back, like he's trying to get sneaky with the lemonade or something. It all still looks intact. I don't see anything that appears to be missing. Nobody's been decapitated. I don't know, we might grab that. I don't think it has super high value to it, but I like it high. $2.25. Who's on this? BMCB 2019. Little hand-carved bird. That's adorable. Oh, and wait, what was that? $4.25 on it. Oh my golly gee. That's a big casserole dish. I don't know who does this one. $4.25. I don't know. It is clear glass too. What's up with that? Oh, it's roses, flowers in it. Well, maybe I can try to find out. Okay. And what do I have on the pink glass? $2.25. All right, hold on. Okay, so that piece down here is Anchor Hawking Savannah pattern, clear, and it's with the lid in good condition. Sells on average between $20 and $30, and they didn't have it terribly priced. I think they had like $4.25 on it, so not bad, but you know, it doesn't leave. Well, we're just gonna follow the cart. It doesn't leave a whole lot of room left. What is that? So I think I'm gonna leave it. Oh my gosh. Oh, and it's signed. Oh, and it's not priced. Why would they do that to me? That is too cool. And everybody looks intact. Haven't seen one. I saw an empty phone case an aisle or so over. What's it say? Cat Nappin, Sexton, 1984. Well, now I have to ask them what they want for this, because that is, oh, my cat people will never forgive me if I don't try to get that. And I wouldn't blame you. That's probably one of my favorite cat pieces outside of that painting that I've picked up. Okay, so a quick look over the cart. I'm gonna put these back and I'll put comps up and just show you guys. I just figured this is kind of a different pattern that I hadn't seen before, and it's kind of funky and retro, and I figured there might be a little value there, and there is, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave them. This piece here I'm gonna get $2.93, signed piece, half off. Same thing here, half off of this. Really cute, in good condition, trinket dish, hand painted on the top. This piece I have to find out what they want for it. This piece here I really liked, but I'll put comps up on the screen for it too. There's currently no solds, but there are some listed, and they're again ranging anywhere from like $20 to $30. Some of those also have lids. This one doesn't. I'm gonna put it back. These Libby black glass cups I'm going to get, and I will put comps up on the screen for you guys on those. This one here I thought was kind of cool, but I'm going to set it back. The one comp I found for this specific mug wasn't terribly impressive, and so I'm just going to save my little bit of money and put that one back. Oh, and I also forgot to tell you guys, I think this is $9.99, but it is a blue tag, so it's half off, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and get that. I haven't found any comps for like the exact one, but I think it's really cool. I think it's pretty. I'm gonna take a chance on it. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, now let's go check out. I think I got everything out of here that I needed to, right? Okay. I'm gonna check out that wall. What has she got in her cart there? She's pulling some stuff off the shelves, it looks like, that maybe didn't go anywhere or do anything yet. That wind chime was sitting out. It's a green tag. I don't know why. I thought about getting it from my mom, but that's okay. I don't need it that bad, and I think they had $4 or $5 on it. I'll just wait. It's not It's not my favorite kind of wind chime. So why get it? You know what I mean? So here's the wall that was up towards the front. Oh my God, that's cool. $3.25. It's a paperweight. Words cannot tell how I love thee, and it's got all those little musical instruments in it. I think that's kind of neat. We might grab that. I think someone out there would appreciate that. And then of course I saw this little leaf tray made in Italy, $2.25. It does not look to be destroyed, so we might grab that too. What's this metal piece? Made in India, not for food use. It will kill you. I don't know. Probably, is it made of lead or something? I don't know. Cool dish though. Sorry, excuse me. All right, let me set that down there. And I still gotta find someone to price that kitty figurine. I'm not leaving here without it priced. Hey, what's this blue? Oh dear, cart stay. That's a cute little bag, $4.25. Just a little suitcase made in Taiwan. That's kind of neat. I kind of like that for $4.25. And welcome back to the kitchen again. Here we are. Gonna take a quick look at what we picked up today. This was the Goodwill down in KCMO. I cannot remember the street that it's off of. I'll put the address again on the screen real quick, just so you guys can see it. I had never been to this one before. It's pretty close to KU Hospital. I think it's within roughly 2 miles of there. And let's look at what we found. I'm going to start with this art pottery piece. I honestly was surprised it was signed. I kind of expected it for some reason to be like a manufactured piece. I'm not sure what that name is on there. Is it Kate Schneider? Maybe something like that. If you guys hear Theodore barking, it's close to his dinner time. He starts getting antsy, so I apologize in advance. Anyways, though, it's really cool looking. I love all these like little dimpled things, and you can see it on the interior there as well. It's just neat. I love it. It's simple, like a soft creamy yellow with this gold. Very mid-century vibe tone to it. I don't know exactly when it was made. I would venture to say it's probably not terribly too old just because it's in such impeccable condition. But that being said, I do see dust in the bottom, and so that automatically means it's old, right? It was $2.93, so let's just say $3. And it was a blue tag though, so it was 50% off, so it was $1.50. And I think for $1.50, that's a pretty dang good pickup. Resale wise, I would venture to say probably 12 to 18, maybe slightly higher. It is pretty cool, but safe bet probably 12 to 18. Next piece was this hand-painted Italy leaf tray. It's impressed with made in Italy there, or made Italy. It is completely hand-painted. You guys know, I can't help myself. These decorative, floral, folk art pieces that are, especially when they're hand done, I can't help myself. This one was a yellow tag, so it was not on sale. It's $2.25. I thought at $2.25, that is a heck of a deal. I feel like had I been at Savers, this probably would have been a roughly $8 or $10, if not more, piece. So I feel really comfortable actually with $2.25. You know, it's a trinket dish. It could be like a little hors d'oeuvre dish. I mean, you could serve food off of it if you wanted. I kind of see it more as a trinket dish or a candy dish or just a decorative piece, frankly. So I don't know, on this one, I would say maybe 18 to 24. That would be my rough estimate at this point. I see no damage to it, no chips, no cracks, no flea bites. I don't really even see crazing to it, which is surprising. Italian pottery in particular, well, a lot of pottery, but Italian, I usually always see crazing on it. So really cool. I loved it. This little trinket box, give me 1 second. I'm going to take this rubber band off. Okay, now I want to start by saying very good on you, Goodwill. This is what I'm talking about. This is so much better than tape. They're certainly safer for the piece. It definitely helped hold the lid on. It did no damage to the paint. You know, I understand like stacks of dishes. There are larger rubber bands, don't get me wrong, but rubber bands themselves may not be enough. And in that case, my personal preference on dinnerware is not packing tape, painter's tape, the blue tape. You can pull it back and you can put it back on if you need to, you know, without much fuss. But anyways, back to the piece. Porcelain piece. Very, very pretty. I love this. It's a mold form lid and then it's hand painted on here. Just super cute. They have some kind of little piece of fabric that was, you know, kind of cut to fit the inside. No damage on the inside, no damage to the rim. $225, but it was 50% off. I have not pulled this back to see if there's any mark on it. I doubt it. Doesn't look like it. Resale value wise, I wouldn't anticipate it being a super high seller. I would say probably 12 to 18 on it. It's cool. It's a flower. It's hand painted. It's in perfect condition. So I would say 12 to 18 roughly, maybe. $225, half of that. So, you know, like roughly $1.10. Words, I cannot tell how I love I just loved this piece. This is glass even. It's not even epoxy. This is glass. And of course it has like this black felt backing. And I mean, if you really wanted to, I guess you could take that off and pull this stuff out probably. But that is so stinking cool. And I love that ribbon in there with it. Like, I don't know. I've never seen one quite like this before. I really liked it. It looks like it's kind of a poured glass brick. I don't see any marks on it, and I really don't want to like pull this back to try to find out. Personally, from my perspective, it is super cool, and I think it would fit a wide variety of collectors, just music lovers in general. It's a cool decorative piece at the end of the day, no matter what. And it is weighty. I would say it weighs probably at least a pound. So what was it? $3.25 yellow tag, and so not on sale. Just like I was saying, based on what it is, I would probably say no less than 18 to 24, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it could sell for a little bit more than that. I could be wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me at the same time. Then we had these two little pictures. These are roughly, you know, like 4x6, 5x6, something like that. They are like watercolor type paints or something, I think. But you know, you can kind of look like here on this. I'm gonna go with Mountain. And you can kind of see through it to the paper. So that kind of tells me it's watercolor. It almost looks mixed media. Even this type of paper, can you guys see that paper? What word am I looking for here? It's the type of paper. It's the way it's formed. It's the type of fibers used in it. And this is the type of paper I see used in older art that is done on paper. I have some other pieces downstairs, I think, in special like archival sleeves to protect them. That's one of the ways, if it's not dated, that's one of the things you can do to kind of tell or gauge roughly how old the paper at least is. But anyways, back to the piece. I don't know what the last name is yet. P-A, what would you say that is? P-A-C-E-L, I don't know. Anyway, 47, and I'm gonna go with 1947 on that. But just a cute little landscape photo. And the frame, they're little wood frames, they're real wood, and they're a little dinged up. But personally, guys, I like them that way. Like, you could touch it up a little bit if you wanted to, but I like it with the little bit of dinged up detail. It fits the atmosphere of the artwork, if that makes sense, you know? And you look at the back and it's got the old paper backing. $2.25 each on these. This one here, done by the same person. I don't know that I can read that one any better, but if anybody else can look at it and tell exactly what it says, let me know. This one, I'm assuming probably painted at the same time. It was at least still in the year 1947, but I mean, just a really nice job. Really freaking cool. I love that. And again, it was $2.25. So for what, $4.50? Those are super neat. I don't know if I feel comfortable even listing a number for these. I am not good at this. I've told you guys this before. These are the kinds of things though that okay, when I'm looking up comps on this, if I am able to identify this artist and then I can go and find other pieces that they've done And then from there, look at the ones that are the most similar to the ones that I have, and then go with those comps kind of as a baseline, right? But let's say these weren't signed, or let's say I can't figure this out. I'm still going to kind of do the same thing. I'm going to go to comps. I'm going to be looking for similar types of artwork, landscape. I'll be looking for a lot of watercolor. I, of course, want them to be vintage. I would want them to be as close in similarity as possible, and then kind of base comps based on that, and then be able to list it. But ideally for me, I would prefer items like this to be put on auction and then let the market decide, because you just never know. Some of the most obscure artwork that you would never think would be worth a lot sells for a ton. You know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder, for one, but two, you never know. It surprises me sometimes, but that's usually how I go about it. Is if I can't find anything on the artist and stuff, or even if I do find info on the artist, I just try to look for things that are similar. So my guess, without doing any of that research, my guess, I would think for the set of these, despite the damage to the frame, that kind of stuff, I would think that these would probably be maybe 60 to 80, something like that. If any of you guys have experience in selling this type of stuff, I am open to hearing your opinions and thoughts and all that, because I'm still learning. Like, I know what looks good to me. I kind of know some of the basics of what to look for, but I am not as good at pricing it, and I'm always scared to price it too low. This piece, I took a chance on, you guys. Let me see if I can get it. Let me try, hold on, I'm gonna zoom the camera in. Okay, so it's all this beaded work, and then these little, I'm gonna call them parrots, toucans, parrots, whatever, birds. And then it's all these little pieces of like cut out mirror, we'll just say, very reflective, right? And it's in sort of a shadow box. There's a piece of glass on top of these guys. Let me zoom back out. The same, it looks like green beadwork in there is on the exterior as well. Okay, S&S International, California, compliant for formaldehyde. Well, that's good to know. Made in India. This was $9.99, but it was a blue tag, so it was half off, so it was roughly $5. This is the one that has this little card with it. World Traveler, handcrafted in India, a World Traveler collection. The artisans of India handcraft unique pieces that reflect their magnificent culture and centuries of history. Enjoy a bit of this magnificence in your own home. There can be variations, as it's all hand done, making every piece unique. So anyways, it's a wild card for me, but I thought that was so stinking pretty, and for $5, I was down. The glass was intact and in good condition. As far as I could tell, there wasn't any major damage to it. I have no clue what to tell you resale wise. Maybe give or take $30, but I don't know. It could be way lower than that. It could be way higher than that. I thought, how cool would that look, like sitting on a shelf somewhere or something, you know? Really neat decorative piece. Anyway, what's next? Let's do this one. Okay, so I know a lot of my viewers are very much in love with cats. I do not have any cats myself. My husband is deathly allergic to cats. We have Theodore instead, and he's like a dog-horse mix. So, so we do not have any cats. But all the neighborhood cats, feral and domestic, they all hang out. They have like a little club that they've decided they meet up on our front porch. And as of recently, in our screen room, they're kind of taking over the area. And it drives Theodore nuts because they like poop in his backyard. It's a whole thing. Anyways, so all the neighborhood cats love hanging out at my house. I myself love cats as well. Look at that. That is so stinking cute. Lemonade. Boys and Girls Schmid, Sri Lanka. I haven't pulled that sticker back yet. Let me see if I can get that off. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it actually came off no problem. It says Kitty, 1986 something. It's pretty smeared. Schmid Music Collectibles. But I'm kind of impressed that it still has the don't overwind it sticker on there. I mean, the base of it looks like brand new. It does work. Let me wind it up just a tiny bit. And then it has the switch to turn it on and off in the back. I guess they're running low though, because she's looking in the, look, she's got one eye open looking up into the jug. She's like, who stole all the lemonade? Oh man, maybe that's what's going on, because this dude's got a cut behind his back, so she's looking for where the rest of the lemonade went. I think there's more of a story here. I think there's far more of a story to be investigated here. There's something going on. Okay, anyways, resale value, I have no idea. It is a music box. Some Schmid music boxes, some of them can go for really good money. This one's adorable. It's, so far as much as I can tell, I don't see any breaks, repairs, damage. I don't even see chips, not even around the base, which is insanity, in a good way. 24 to 30, somewhere in there. It's a music box. It works. It's adorable. It's cats. It's highly collectible. It's vintage. I would probably, if I was to list it in this moment, I would probably list it for maybe $28 or $30 and just see what would happen with it. But again, that's without me looking up any comps or any information on it. So who knows? I could be way off. The point is, it was $4.25 blue tag, so it was half off of that. So it was roughly, you know, $2, 10 cents, 15 cents, somewhere in there. These remind me very much of the Hall, Hall pedestal mugs. Only these ones are glass, and the Hall ones are obviously ceramic pottery, right? These are black glass, and I'm trying to get it to show you that L down in there, if you can see. So I knew they were Libby. These are Libby glasses that, if I've seen them before, I didn't realize they were Libby. But anyways, I looked them up, and if I haven't already, I'll put comps on the screen again for them. They are kind of dusty. They need a little bath. I wish I had found more than 3 of them, but all 3 appear to be without any damage. And I was very surprised at their resale value. Black glass stuff, I would look it up. When you come across it, just look it up, because whether it's that Arcroc France, that octagonal black glass, or it's Libby pedestal mugs, I don't know. Black glass, it's a thing, guys. And remember too, black glass is not truly black. It is amethyst. It's very, very dark amethyst. I don't have a flashlight up here to shine through it to show you, but if you were to take a bright light and shine against this, you would see amethyst coming through, purple coming through. But still, even with 3 cups, I felt like that pickup was worth it. I think they were roughly $2.25 a piece. So well worth it. Okay. Candle I got for myself. It smells delicious. It was $4.25. This I got for myself. Who makes this one? Anchor Hawken made it. It is a 4 cup, but I use these frequently for things like this to figure out the capacity that this holds. So I fill it with water, dump it in there. That's part of the whole prepping it procedure. And I used to have one, but I think my other one was a 2 cup, and I broke it. So I was actually really excited to find this today for $3.25. I've been searching for like another 2 cup one and couldn't find one. This is awesome. This kind of made my day. Okay, so here we are now at the item of the day. I don't have words for this piece. This is one that I feel like I will have a hard time listing and selling and letting go of. But I know that there's some of you out there that are already in love with it, and I get it. I do. And your passion for cats is probably far greater than mine. But this is ridiculously adorable, and this is 100% handmade. I mean, everything, even down to these hearts that are applied, they're hand formed. The bed frame, hand formed. The sheets and stuff, hand formed. Blanket, the cats, everything about it is hand formed and sculpted and stuff. I do feel like maybe, well, maybe not, because these other whiskers aren't necessarily coming out of holes. I don't know. They might be missing a few of their whiskers. I don't even care. I love them just the way they are. I love this design on this blanket. You can see they've got pillows in there. I mean, this was incredible. And then, oh, let me flip it the other way. And then on the base, it says Cat Nappin, Sexton, 1984. I mean, what? This was too much. And so when I got up there, oh, hold on. Looks like this piece right here may have been repaired. I still love it. It may reduce the value a tiny bit, but I'm sorry. I don't think it's enough to do too much for the overall here. This is 100% art pottery. This is what art pottery to me is all about, man. Like 100% hand sculpted, hand formed. This is so cool. And I'm in love with it. Based on the damage, you know, with this being repaired right here, and I think if, you know, missing a few whiskers and stuff, that's obviously going to bring it down a little bit. But whatever, dang, this is one of those pieces again that I would feel far more comfortable being able to put to auction and letting the market decide. I hope I'm able to find similar pieces and get a better estimate of where I should list it at. But if you guys know anything about this artist or other pieces of theirs or whatnot, definitely let me know. This was too cool, and I feel like kind of one of the big finds of the day today. I'm all about it. So, oh, it didn't have a tag on it. That's what I was going to tell you guys. It wasn't tagged. So when I got to the front, this one here was, oh golly, what was it? It was $4.25, right? $4.25, I think. And, but this one was half off. And so I said, well, this one doesn't have a tag on it. I'm like, but I do have another cat figurine thing here, and it's $4.25. And I said, this one's a blue tag. You don't necessarily have to make this one a blue tag, but you know, I'd do $4.25 on it. That's fine. So I think that's what she rung it up as, was $4.25. Now I kind of wish I'd have told her to make it a blue tag because I realized the damage. But nonetheless, even at $4.25, I feel like we'll make our money back on that and probably then some. Okay, that is it for this one, y'all. It has been a long day. I'm going to go and rest my back, edit this video so it's ready for y'all on Thursday, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.